You know, you get very emotional when we play Dota. So, you know,
I get emotional if someone's playing garbage. I'm sure Gunnar does as well.
PMA is about taking it in stride, finding the positives, trying to work out a better mind state for your team, Mike.
Hold on a minute.
And Husky might need it.
Yeah, he might need it right now because Stominen's going to secure the kill. I don't know what you're trying to say, John. Are you saying to me I should be happy about trash in my team?
I'm saying to do that pressure, and he almost takes Yamson down solo.
Certainly does. Yamson forced the TP back towards the fountain, but obviously has the teleport back towards the lane if he wants. Bottom side, Husky, Frostbite was out. Kids not getting trapped in by the shards. They're still going to try and move in though and take down this Death Prophet. Kids falling very low now, trying to Spirit Siphon his way out, but he cannot do it. They will find a great kill, because Husky does die for it, but it's well worth it.
It's a big kill. That's Exorcism down. That's a little shove on your mid.
Taken back towards the north. Gunnar trying his absolute best to juke this one out. Speed is still chasing him down. Oh, the chains. It's not on the mark. Shards are there. Gunnar. He's still running. Speed, another chains forward. Show us those game league guides. Speed, show us something broken. Chains through. Gunnar, still alive. But the chains. Oh, another snowball. Gunnar. He's still running. Speed, come on. You've got to have him. No, he's given up. He's got no mana.
Oh my God. Finally clear out that mid-tier 1. If they can do that, take control, and hit their own 15-minute time with Stominen's Shard, then things can really start to get overwhelmingly strong for 5RAT.
Yeah. Well, 3-4 again, 2k advantage here. The way of 5RAT. DNM, he's going to run right into Husky. Husky kind of just stood there and I don't think he realized the real DNM was around. He went for the Frostbite and just died. Towards the north, they do find Moo. It'll be a nice trade across the map if they can get the Viper, and it looks like they've got him. Moo trying to run. There's no way out of this one. The smokescreen making it just so annoying here from Stominen. Not allowing the Viper to get out, and well, Moo, he's not having a very good game at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah, they just get that invasion going early. They might find more.
They're going to try and at least get Stominen, and they do find him. But in comes the cavalry. Kids, he'll try and go after Gunnar. Gunnar with the runaway, going to be just fine. So at the very least, you find them. In fact, never mind. That was actually Nouns that smoked up. There's your 5-man smoke up now from 5RAT. Just waiting grouped up there for a moment. They'll make their move in. Nouns going to run right into them. Husky in the front lines. Stominen going to break the smoke. There's your Walrus punch out. They want to try and burst down the Ricky first, and Stominen is gone. But Gunnar, can he get out? He'll try for a TP play, and he might just make it, but no. DNM's found him. DNM takes him down first. Moo also caught out on the Viper. He should drop, and will do so. Speed will take the kill. Hell, DNM even finding Husky on the Crystal Maiden. And they can try for Roshan. And John, this is a great moment to bring up the odds here from our betting partners, esports.
Such a massive threat, and all the information he's getting is just overwhelming. They have some good sentries watching entrances, but you can't drop a sentry everywhere to watch the Ricky.
Certainly can't. Kind of one of the annoying things about going against Ricky these days. Just never feels like there's enough sentries in the shop right now, as they've caught out Moo and they just burst him down so darn quickly. Not even a question. This Viper is just melting to the damage output. And now that tier 2 mid tower under siege. Another sleeping dart out. They've caught the Marcy this time around. Lilith does get caught in the ice path, and it's going to be another. Just so easy when you have the sleeping dart into an ice path setup. There is just no escape. They will not try and stick around. No, they will. I thought they were all going to...
Scotty taken away as well.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a big one.
2 minutes.
He was 100 gold away from the full Scotty up. That's the worst part. So now both ultimate orbs are just gone for another 2 minutes. Not good news. Still, they're going to try and force a fight anyway. Top lane, Moo. He is just melting. This Viper cannot survive anything. A gust of wind would take him out at this rate. Stominen's gone. At the very least, it's a 1-for-1, but you've lost your POS 3 Viper. Gunnar is just dead. And this is what I've been saying about 5RAT, John. This is a great team. People have been making fun of me about saying they're a great team. But every series we see these guys, they're getting better. Yep. For a TP out, and he's going to be just fine. They cannot catch him. Husky, though, is kind of trapped at the moment. That courier, I don't know if it spotted him out, and it did. They ping him out. Stominen's on the chase. Swift as the Wolves of Ice Rack. Look at Husky run. So darn quick. Bye-bye, Husky. I mean, that Crystal Maiden moves a bit too fast, John. I think we might need another nerf from that movement
take
speed.
5 more. Heck, just make her a turret. You know, when you pick CM, you just spawn in mid, you're at the tier 1 tower. That's it. That's how fast you go.
I mean, that might be a buff, John. She'd have too much HP. Jump in. Mid lane. They're on to Kids. Walrus Punch is there with the dispose. Kids actually dropping very down low and does go down. That's a little bit of a concern. They'll lose the DP. And if you're going to keep giving kills like that, they've still got a huge advantage to fight with. Nouns trying to get back into their own jungle. Roshan now has officially respawned. They do see the side of 5RAT. Albino Zebra, he's going to be the first target. Exo popped, kick away from Gunner. He will not allow into this team fight, but DNM, look how hard this man hits. He's already taken down Lelis. Yamson in the meantime trying to find Stominum, but they are chasing down the Prophet. He'll be forced to TP away, barely making it out. Kits is still going though, onto the Viper. They found Moo. Gunner, can he hide in that tree line? It looks like for now he has. He's got a TP in 4 seconds. 5RAT. I'd say it's still...
And not having that spell immunity for a minute 10. If 5RAT managed to force something out, it's going to be a lot less comfy for Yamson to show up and help. So they're keeping that aggression up. Going into the triangle.
Moo pops the smoke here for 5RAT. 4-star forward, onto speed they go. He Viper strikes himself though. Kicks all the way around. Gunner, that's an awkward position for him now. He'll snowball back towards DNM, but he is trapped up. Another snowball is there. Meanwhile, the Prophet has gone down.
Ooh.
They've got the Aegis. 5RAT, they'll surround this Nature's Prophet. No BKB available. He does have cheese, but the fear is there. He couldn't pop it in time. A great team fight for 5RAT. But what can they get out of this? They still don't have a creep wave by that tier 2. In fact, 5RAT are completely grouped up here together. They'll pop the Exo. They want that mid tier 3 tower and they'll move in. See if Nouns can try and force a defense out of this one. BKB forced out immediately, kick back. They found the Ricky for a moment, but the tricks of the trade is going to buy time, and Gunner's taking way too much damage. DNM just right to work. Gunner's gone. He'll buy back, but Kits is right in. Into the tier 4 towers. Husky is dead as well. More buybacks. In fact, now Kits, he's taking a bit too much damage. Gunner, there's a kick back.
Oh.
They found DNM, the Terrorblade. He needs some help, but the stun is there. Oh, DNM is down. They have not found the mid-racks. But Nouns, they can't find anyone else to punish. That'll be makes it so hard for them to get the kickback here with Gunner. Shards are out, that'll lock DNM in, but he'll just force stuff out of there. Meanwhile, Moo put to sleep and speeds right in again. Snowball's gonna buy a bit of time back towards the north. They will survive, but their buildings are not. The final native barracks is slowly going down. Speed has died, however. They've lost the Timber Saw, but they need DNM down. The TB gonna BKB up and 4-star away. In goes Lelis. He found a couple stunned up. Gunner, he'll get a kick back onto Kits, but he BKBs TPs. The Walrus Punch is there. Kits, he will go down. But they've got mega creeps incoming. Let's see how this defense goes.
They've got to play it perfect now and now. No mistakes can come out.
But you'll probably have it soon enough. There is gonna be a smoke rotation out. Oh, DNM, he's kind of by himself here. DNM, Gunner, he's gonna jump in. They really don't want to lose this Terrorblade right now. BKB's out, DNM.
But the silence.
He's trying to run, but he's not gonna make it. He has buyback, but this is not good news for 5RAT. They've given so much away. Oh boy, that is a big problem.
Oh god, that is such a sneaky smoke play from now.
Speed, in fact, pings them out. He wants to force the fight now. He gets the Hex up. He found the Tusk. Gunner, how's he going to dance his way out of this one? He wants to get on that high ground. He will do so with the Ogre Totem. Now the Sunder and the Terror Wave. It's onto Husky. The CM at least going to get caught out. That should be at least one down for Nouns. Still Gunner is on the chase. A nice kick away from the Tusk, but the chase is on. Speed is not leaving him alone, not whatsoever. There's a Snowball. Buy him a bit more time at the ice path. It's gonna land. Gunner has no way out of this one. But they do have buybacks. They'll need to commit them for this defense.
Yeah, it's big. That's the opening that 5RAT needs onto that high ground. Now they've got to find a way to play around here. Even with the buyback and Gunner, he doesn't have BKB.
Well, there it is. Husky will commit his own. Gunner's still waiting very patiently as Moo now is being chased down to the Viper. There's your Tusk buyback as well. Yamson, he's taken out Bino Zebra down. That's one. In fact, now the rebound. They found the Terrorblade. DNM, he's going to run. Lelis is still going, though. They've got another. It's Stominum down as well. But he'll buy back. Husky, Almost dying back there, but not quite. He will survive. Yamsun with the Gleipnir holding down more. Kids still trying to rush forward, but they've got the Sprout out into the side, the Vice, the Prophet. Yamsun walking away just barely, but Nouns are still holding. They're back onto Kids now. Kids, he'll heal up. Back onto the Marcy they go. Lelis, has he gone too far? Not quite. Meanwhile, to the right side, Speed. Speed is down. They have buybacks. Do they commit him though? 5RAT, they need to run. They want to get back, but the kickback is there on Stomminen. They want the dieback. In fact, now the leash is out. They've got Kids again on the Death Prophet. That'll be another Tier 4 towers under siege. Meanwhile, Stomminen somehow gets out of there. Lelis still
Threat onto Kids. Another opportunity here, but now someone needs to keep defending because Ancient is fully exposed. It's a toughie.
Yamsun's there to defend, but he can't leave. The creeps are there. Lelis forced the BKB up. Buybacks are expended here from Speed. They've got the sleeping dart out onto Mu. Mu is going to drop. Speed, he will hold the rest of them back. Make sure they cannot contest this Roshan. Gunnar is still around the area, but he can't jump in without buyback. Lelis gets caught out as well. He's down without buyback available. Roshan still going. In goes Yamsun. He'll man up on the Prophet, but he's all alone right now. Yamsun, that wasn't it, sir. That was not it. He has buyback. Here we go again. He's going to commit it. But Roshan's down. All the
long if they lose a couple of heroes announced, it's just gonna fall.
Yeah, it's a 4v5. They'll send some TB illusions in first. Keep in mind, 5RAT, they committed some buybacks of their own. Mu trapped up in the shards from Gunnar actually. Might need a 4-staff out of there. They'll put him to sleep for a moment. Ancient is exposed. DNM, he's not wasting any time. He's going right after it. There goes Gunnar. He just completely melts. Yamsun's in trouble. Can they do it, DNM? Mu is trying, but he's taking way too much damage. The Ancient, it will eventually go down. It's Yamsun versus the world, and Yamsun's not going to prove to be enough. 5RAT 4-staff, after 62 minutes, have finally taken game number 1 here against Nouns. Would you believe that?
Yeah, that's our first actual upset. You can scout around to see what Nouns wants to do. I mean, again, just because of that movement, Gunnar has to watch himself. A little bit of that damage and control early on with a Tusk can just squash a Lesh.
This will be a big pickoff. DNM's been caught. Cookie is going to land. Hands up here from Mu. DNM eventually going to drop first blood to go the way of the Primal Beast. And well, that was DNM just going to getting caught out of position. There was no onslaught up for Mu to kind of find the T1 tower for freedom in his Lesh rack.
And they've got Kisses ready here as well if Lelis finds stun.
Uh-oh, Kids. Oh, Pounce did not actually land. Well, he hasn't actually... No, he did commit it. It just never landed. Onslaught gonna fly through. The Snowball will buy the save he needs. Kid's still trying with the shards out, running back in between the shards, but just can't get away. Getting completely smothered here by the side of Nouns. In comes Speed, however. Right onto Mu they go. Chains will not connect. Stomminen will take the kill himself. But with the Timber, they will at least be able to defend this mid-tier 1.
Yeah, they relieve some of the pressure and just...
Bottom tower still remaining protected here by Husky. It's not like you can really rely on DNM to come in either. He's still level 6. He's behind the tree in levels. Mu getting caught by the shards, will onslaught out. Snowball will chase him down and does connect from Kids. They should have the damage here for Mu and they do. He is gone. In comes DNM. Lelis kind of trapped between a rock and a hard place right now. He will drop as well. Overgrowth is there, but it's not going to matter. Nouns are melting. Speed dealing way too much damage, and DNM, he finds a double kill out of this. That's huge for the Nature's Prophet. He excels in the late game. Here it is, a 5-man smoke. This is what we've been waiting for from Nouns. They group together into that dire jungle. The dire triangle, rather. DNM, he'd be the primary target they want, and he hasn't seen them yet. He'll BKB, he'll try to get up with the overgrowth. It's gonna hold him down. There will be no escape for the Prophet this time around. Meanwhile, the rest of 5RAT just trying to escape themselves. It looks like they have found one target. It's gonna be Speed on the Timber, and that's gonna be another great target for Nouns.
They get it done. They find the kills they need. Kit's in a pretty good hiding spot, but doesn't have a TP.
Oh! Yeah,
target to go on to. Until BKBs are up, he'll just melt you and he gets a lot of value. Oh.
And he was stunned. Yamsun's going right to work, and they found DNM. BKB's only going to save him for so long. There's the overgrowth from Husky. Sprout is there, but Yamsun all over the Prophet. Gonna find him, no problem. Oh, Yamsun, he does die to the chakrams of Speed, but it's not going to matter. At least they find Speed. And you've got plenty of tower damage here from Gunnar if you were to think about high ground. But they've still got a top tier 2 tower. Will land it very nicely onto the Timber Saw. Speed, how are we going to get out of this one? They could not stun in time. He's still just chaining away, but look at the surround coming. Speed, somehow, still running, but again, being pincered in. Moo's going to try an onslaught. Speed will go to the south, but where are you going to go now, sir? Spirit Vessel and Pulverize out, and he cannot escape. Moo, he's having a fantastic game in this game too.
And again, that's the big difference maker. He had a great lane. He's got a lot of impact now. They're chasing for more.
Yeah, Albino Zebra. He'll get slowed up by the Nature's Grasp. There's just no way out for him. Even rooted up there for a second by Husky. Still trying to run, but the right click from Gunnar will be more than enough. In fact, now they even found Stominant. Stolen Split Earth, stolen Dark Pack, but he wanted the pounce. He will die to the Pulse Nova of Gunnar.
It's lining up for Nouns. They're on the aggressive. They know they've got this big power spike lined up for them.
Yansan, so close, he could break the smoke himself. Won't know though, they didn't have the vision to spot out the Slark. In fact, now Albino Zebra getting caught from the backside. Yamsun, he'll just pounce right in. Global Silence is up if he wants to commit, but it's too late. Onslaught is there. Snowball will not give any time over to the Silencer. Stominant also getting caught out. Speed gonna try for the TP play, will make it just in the nick of time. But again, both supports being caught for 5RAT. That he does. They are gonna jump in. There's your Walrus punch up. Amu has the BKB. Meanwhile, Yamsun, right onto work. Onto that Timber. There's your Global Silence, but Yamsun, he'll pop his BKB. Speed is still being chased. In fact, never mind Speed, because they found DNM. He'll BKB up, but here comes Gunnar from the side, trying to go after the Timber. Kits is gone. Now they pulverize the left rack, but it won't matter because DNM is dead. Moo will keep going. Albino Zebra caught. Stominant caught. Everyone just dying as now the pulverize. Moo will just hold down Speed. The chain back towards the fountain.
Gunnar gets revealed there, and it just doesn't feel like the impact's there. It's just not enough.
It's tough. It's a real tough situation now. 22k behind here for 5RAT. 1% chance being given to them by Dota plus a Speed. Again, being spotted. No, they found Albino Zebra on the back as well. Yamsun almost getting bursted by the Chakram damage, but Gunnar, he doesn't care for it. Stominant's gone again. Speed is trying to TP up, but Gunnar's got so much damage. They can't even leave the base. Nouns is sending a message in game 2.
Oh yeah, they're out for revenge. I mean, game 1 was really dragged out. You don't have any way of taking control. Whereas for Nouns, they've got so much AoE, they've got Overgrowth to pierce through the BKBs, instant smoke out now as well. And 5RAT feels like they're one fight away from just losing everything in this game too.
Smoke broken. Speed, he's just gonna jump in. They want to try and burst somebody down, and it's gonna be Lelis. Kits. Oh
no.
Yeah, the depth shroud is out. Yamsa will save the day. Kit's caught in the tusk. Nowhere to go. DNM's gonna try and snipe somebody. Meanwhile, to the north, Speed is gone. Albino Zebra's gone. And this game is gone. They've called it. They've had enough. Game 2. Nouns took the belt off, John. And there was a spanking that happened in this game too, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I mean, they come out with a really strong draft. They allow Speed to get your BKB. So you got a ton of ways of doing that. Even with the BKB, hookshot can kind of ruin you. So they can manage that lane. It's a little bit slower for Moo in comparison to his game 2 performance, although they might be able to get some harassment onto DNM.
Oh, that's a lot. DNM? Albino Zebra, he leaves the damn lane for a second, maybe just trying to go for a small camp pull, and DNM's gone. You gotta be wary of that lift back into the trample of Moose. Reveal going. See if they can find themselves a valuable pick-off. You know, at the moment, they may run right into Speed, but instead they change their direction back towards Stominant, the mid lane, and if they can find the Skyrath, maybe they can commit for this mid-tier 1 tower. Skunner trying to get in, does have the range, does get the hoof stop, and they've got the damage with the Yamsa.
Yeah, nice simple kill. Should be able to lead to a little bit of a shove down mid, although Moo's doomed.
He is doomed. Speed will find a great trade across the map. Gunnar unable to get the deny off. Speed still running. Blink will be up from Gunnar in just a second. Thing is,
they've got the jump in this lineup. They can start playing around with that. They don't necessarily need the Doom as well, although now it's for their part. Smoke up once more. Stampede's ready. Still have that Blink to play with.
Absolutely.
That was under vision though.
That's concerning. It's a very deep ward there, but it won't matter. Stominant still getting caught with that smoke, so they do still find something out of it. Again, that T1 tower going to be under siege. Albino around, but has to back out because the overgrowth is there from Husky. Another support, maybe gifted the way of Nouns, and it will be.
It's always funny to see the pulverize go off while battery assault's there. Never a great feeling, but you know, it works out. They get the kill. They've got to start to find these pickoffs and start to play around kits, which they seem to do here.
No, they've got the diffusal blade up. A lot of damage with the Mystic Flare, though. Stampede again. Gonna buy a bit of time for Moo, but not quite enough, it doesn't seem like. TP's incoming. Moo is still running. Rocket Flare connects, but they can't get the final tick off. Albino, he gets him the hook. It's gonna be barely enough. Now Gunner, he's a much bigger kill on this mid-centaur, and he is dead. Oh boy, 5RAT, they're feeling it now. Onto Lelis they go. That'll be a third down. And that's your mid-tier 1 tower gone. Or rather, bottom tier 1 tower gone.
Yeah, they connect really well in 5RAT. They
Time for us to bring up our odds from our betting partners, esportsbet.io. Currently 1.70 to 2.10 in favor of Nouns. So very close odds. I would agree with that, John. With the way this game's gone, the odds should certainly be very close. So Albino, well, this isn't going to be too close. He will get bursted.
Yeah, that's the one thing as well for Nouns right now. It's a really good Rubik game. First phase Rubik for Lelis, really effective. You steal Ancient Seal, you're not going to survive through for the most part. And he can cast it from a mile away. Gunner?
Moving in. Ancient Seal out. They just want to allow kids to get out of there. He will, but Stomina will have to sacrifice himself for that.
Oh, man. It's getting a little bit scary with his early timing coming out from Gunner. He is gone. That investment just pays back. But now they're going for a smoke. You know, if they find a kill because this guy doesn't have a Force Staff, well, you might feel a little bit silly.
Speaking of investments paying back, John, one that didn't pay back is Arkosh. But we'll get into that later. Jump in. Onto the clockwork. There goes Albino Zebra, but Speed's there. He's got the Doom out. Yamsun, he is the target. Trying to run. They can't deny him off. Speed's got him. Moo trying to run with his BKB. Should be alright. Yamsun's the big one. Speed, how are you going to get out of this one? I mean, of all people to Doom, that's probably the worst target as well. Speed, he's still tanky. Heaven's Halberd going to make sure he doesn't go down. Speed is still somewhat drop, or rather Gunner's still somewhat dropping. Now DNM trying to man-fight Yamsun, but that is not the target you can man-fight. He gets bursted down.
Oh my god.
There goes Stominant. Speed, he is out healing the damage that the Infernal Blade deals. His speed is gone. In a very speedy way, I might add. Perma-stun him up. Look at Yamsun, he just backed off. He doesn't even want a part of that.
No. I mean, that's Doom down. That's a lot of spells taking away DNM down as well.
Why on the Centaur? Honestly, now to get rid of these guys. This is disgusting.
Speed?
Onslaught out, Speed. Oh boy. Yeah, well, at least he has the uphill miss chance here for Yamsun. Not going to really help his chances. He's completely blocked in. Yeah, this is going to be fun for Speed.
Ooh, just stuck. Can't really do much. I mean, he's got Doom on the buyback, so they can try to make something happen there. They're still stiffing Stomina for this.
He deserves it. I don't care what you say. He deserves it. He doesn't even have Axe yet. He doesn't have it yet. Oh, jump in again. DNM's been caught out now. Lift up. He's got nowhere to go but down. He's just bursted by Yamsun's damage. But now Yamsun, too far forward. Will lose his Aegis up. If they had the card on Gunner, he may have been okay. In goes Yamsun. In goes Gunner. Moo with the pulverize. Out onto Speed. He can't afford to die here. He won't have the buyback. He'll just pounce away with the Ogre-Seal Totem. But they are overgrowthed up. Back to the racks they go. Yamsun, he'll find Albino. Buyback is there. Jump in again from Gunner. Back onto Speed. Onslaught will connect. In with the meld strike. He is just melting. Another disarm. Onto the TA. Cogs is trapping in two. There's your Doom out. But Speed is gone. No buyback available. Yamsun basically asking them to disconnect here at this point. There's your Ags up. On Stominant. Happy days, John. Let's see the impact. Gunner. Not even dying to Fountain at this point. I think the Fountain took more damage than Gunner did. Onto the clockwork. Albino. That'll be a dieback. Sprays in the Fountain of 5RATFORCESTAFF. Gunner is literally getting tickled to death at this point. He's taking 0 damage, John. Look at this. He's taking 0. He's not even focusing them. He's hitting the Ancient. They dropped the Mystic Flares. No damage. DNM. He's back in the team fight. Funnily enough, Nouns, they'll give him the happy
Lelis?
death treatment. Lelis is gone. This is literally happy death.
Yep.
They could have finished the game. They said, oh, you want to fight? No problem. The game will continue.
They've got to watch out. 350, 360.
Okay.
Good amount.
Certainly is.
Plus move stomp plus double edge. Oh, very nice.
Here we go. Speed, lift it up. Gunner. That's
Oh
a quick
God.
animation.
Oh,
He
God.
didn't even lift his legs that time. Speed, in they go. Stampede out. Speed just completely melts the mirror. Look at the side blades flying off the cogs.
Jeez.
Albino Zebra. His own cogs kill him. Yamsun. Stomping it. Oh, he gets one shot. He got one shot by Yamsun. Dive the fountain, why don't you? DNM, he's gonna try.
Oh, yeah.
Yamsun, he's gone, but Gunner just takes him out. GG.
Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of interesting things happening that game, Mike. A lot of interesting things. Midas.